What up, guys? Secret here, and we're gonna do an Exodia deck now because I always liked Exodia. Win condition is always fun, but this deck isn't just about getting Exodia out, but we also make everyone hate us. Cough, cough, fluffy. So of course Exodia, all 5 pieces. We all know how that works.
He just needs the little D.
Alright, we're not memeing it up here. Then we run 3 Incarnates. What his effect does is he's unaffected by card effects. So that's awesome. When he gets destroyed, if you have pieces of Exodia in your hand, you can draw that many cards, and it's not a hard once per turn. So if you have all 3 of them on the field somehow, you can draw that many cards. So you can draw, say you have 2 and you technically draw 6. If you have 2 in your hand, they all get destroyed. And for every card piece in the piece in the graveyard, it gains 1,000 attack and defense. It's really good. I personally like it. At the end phase, though, you can also add a piece to your hand, so you can basically keep reoccurring. But he can only be special summoned by tributing a piece of Exodia.
Yeah.
Alright, then we run 3 Witch of the Black Forest. There's a reason behind this. There's a reason behind all these cards. And we'll get into that once we get to the spells. We run 3 Blue Eyes. 3 Whitestone Legends? Yep, Whitestone Legends. I know there's the Ancient. I mean, that's all our monsters, for as crazy as that sounds. But it's all about drawing into Blue Eye, or
Exodia pieces.
Sorry. I was looking at my Blue Eyes. Alright, and then we're going to run the card that everyone hates, Mystic Mine. Easy to get around, but always nice. And I don't think Exodia Incarnate gets punished for it, because it is unaffected by all card effects.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm correct on that. And we got the Witch of the Black Forest from idea from Dark Arm's friend. He did a Saggy the Clown. Sangin, I think. Sangin? I don't know.
Oh no, Saggy.
I think
Saggy.
Saggy.
Yeah, it's Saggy.
But we got the idea from him with what we're going to show in our spells. We run 3 card of consonants. So essentially the combo is throw this in the grave. Hopefully we have this and a trade-in, which, that's what I have in the deck.
Not a trade-in.
Yeah, trade-in. This
trade-in?
and this.
Oh, and then
Send this to the grave, and then you get Blue Eyes out, and then you have a trade-in, and then you play that card and just draw 4 cards, essentially.
Sorry, my stupidity knows no bounds.
Wonder One. That's the card we use with Black Witch, because she can search for a card with 1,500 less defense. And then you use this on her, equip it, and then send her to the grave. And you draw 2 cards. So essentially you get 3 cards out of it. 3 trade-ins. Everybody knows what that does, because everybody that has a Blue Eyes deck usually runs it. And this is a card that actually got brought to my attention, which is really broken. Legacy of the Duelist. So what the effect of this does is you can only set and activate 1 spell card per turn. Once this card is played, then you can negate the attack. You can attack into your opponent, negate the attack as if it was like a Utopia, but when you negate the attack, you can destroy their spell or trap, which is pretty cool. And then to combo with that, if you have it, is double or nothing. Negates the attack and then makes it stronger.
Yep.
We run 2 of those. I only run 2 Magic Mallets because that's all I have. So this card is actually very strange. Parallel Twister. It's a different card. You destroy 1 spell or trap card on the field, and you can on your side of the field, and you can destroy anything on your opponent's side of the field, which is kind of good for just because it's really good in my opinion. It actually combos with one of our traps. 1 Monster Reborn, that lovely
secret rare.
Yeah, 1 Terraforming because Mystic Mine, and then 3 Obliterates. This is the card that Parallel Twister combines with. You can send one card from your deck, hand, or field, I think. I don't think it's field. Nope, just hand or deck, my bad. And then bounce a card back to your opponent's side of on your opponent's side of the field back to their hand, which is nice. And if it gets destroyed, you can add a Forbidden One Piece or Exodia. So you could add Incarnate if it's on in the graveyard. Oh, I forgot about Legacy of the Duelist's effect. One metaverse, but God, we gotta go all the way back real quick because I just recently got this card, so pardon me on that. The other effect it has is if you wanted, you could not draw, and you can add one monster from your graveyard to your hand. So if you have, a Blue Eyes or a stone in the graveyard, and you could use it again for another card of consonance or another trade-in, next turn you could do that. I totally forgot about that effect. This is a newer card. And I know most people run the other Exodia, the Exodia. I see it in mostly Exodia decks, but I actually have a side deck for once. 2 Dark Bribes, because, Dark Bribe. 2 Swords of Revealing Light, because we're that guy. 2 card Ds, and 3 red reboots, just because,
2 of those were you got from me. So.
Yeah, thanks. And then we run 3 Hay Sunates.
Trinade, not Sunade.
Is it Trinade? Oh yeah, it's the other one's Big Sunade, that's right. And then Ledger of Ledgermans is the card that everybody usually runs in this deck. Not Kali effects. Team Samurai, that's what he ran in it, but I always have that, lovely, hey, you just got hand trapped.
Yeah.
But that's the only reason I like it. For this card, you banish 3 cards face down. Your third standby phase. Yep, your third standby phase, you get those 3 cards back, and then you can do with it what you want. I was thinking about throwing Reckless Greed in this deck, but at the same time, I feel like I have enough draw and search power that I don't really need it, because, it's a big old stall deck with Mystic Mine. And, that's my lovely Exodia deck. And, like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff.